Hello, Pisces. Hope you are doing well, fam. This is Jamie, if we haven't met, and welcome to Soulvine Guidance. We're checking in for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You might hear me talking a little bit differently or with a lisp. I've got a retainer in, so just so you're aware, if I sound a bit funny, in addition to my Aussie accent or something's not making sense, that is why. But appreciate you being here as always, and thank you for all our supporting viewers, subscribers to the channel. Appreciate you being here. All right, guys, so we're going to check in. We're going to look at the overall energies as a spread, and then we're going to look at the challenge and then what the potential outcome is here, okay? So let's connect in, Pisces. We don't read reversals if you are new here. We just connect into the energy. Spirit will tell me what that energy is particular relating to. So kicking off, we have got the Page of Pentacles. I'll let you know as well if anything is past or present energy. Okay, and the deck we are using is the Awaken deck. Okay. All right, there's a lot there. Let's just get a few more. So I've shuffled and cleared as well, guys. Okay, let's get two more and then we'll have a look at the challenge shortly, and then the potential outcome. Okay, so kicking off, we've got Page of Pentacles, the World, and the Nine of Wands up in the top row. There seems like there's something presenting to you, Pisces, and we have seen this during the week in other readings, that something is showing up, something wants to be offered. This seems to be, monetary value of some kind, or material value. I do feel for some of you this is an opportunity for something or achieving something that has some material value. So maybe you're looking at a home. Maybe you're finally getting that offer, closing in on something. Maybe someone's offering you a job. But I just feel like money is the basis or foundation of whatever this is. And this win, it's an exciting one, especially with the World energy showing up here, okay? And with the Nine of Wands. It's interesting because the Nine of Wands, you're moving through to the Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like whatever this win is, you're looking back at the hard work that you've put in, the thanking, and that you didn't give up on whatever this is for you. I feel like you're just really proud of this achievement that's come on in. I feel this is also something you've been waiting for some time, okay? And as I said, with this Nine of Pentacles energy, this is now where you feel like you're claiming your strength, your independence of everything that you've worked so hard for, you finally achieved. But I feel on this occasion, this is an achievement that is very close to your heart, to your goals, to your dreams and desires here, Pisces. Not something that, while this might land in your lap because of the work that you've done, I feel like this is, again, something you've worked very hard for or had a very strong belief in to get where you are today. Somewhere here along the path, though, we've got the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So the question I guess I have is like, is there some worry about leaving something behind? Or you're stepping into a little bit of fear around something that it's not going to be enough for you. Okay, which seems in question here. And the Four of Cups too. Again, just something presenting to you that seems to be a little bit of a miss, a little bit of a disconnect. But we're going to dive in deeper to further clarify what these are for you. And then we've got the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Wands. So I just, whatever energy you're getting into here, I feel like the word that first is coming through is a little bit of a relapse. And I'm not sure what context that sits for you, But all I feel that this is a little bit of a pattern that you may have had in the past that you've worked through, but like something's just popping on in, and maybe you're a little bit worried about it. But it could also be too that this is where you once were, and now you're seeing all this beauty happen for you. I feel like this is a lot of you leaving this behind, because we're seeing with this Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, and King of Wands, this is like, this fresh start, this fresh beginning, something that just feels really true and honest to who you are. And I feel too, you've got this spark mentally of something that you're truly desiring that makes you happy with this Nine of Cups. Interestingly, because we had the word relapse come up, I don't know if there's someone coming around that used to enjoy a good drink, and I'm not sure what that is. I don't normally get that energy from this, but for someone or some of you, this seems to be coming up. I don't know if this is someone coming back into your life, or someone who once left coming in and saying, hey, this is the issue that I had. But I don't think you're really going to be really interested in engaging in it. What I see most of all is that you're getting to some clarity, some truth, and some understanding for yourself, and you feel like this is what you've needed. This is the happy place. And it's interesting because I think the journey you're reflecting on, the hardship that you had, but where it's leading now, because this King of Wands energy is one that is fiery, that's passionate, very clear on what you're doing, where you're going, and what you need to do to make happen. And it's kind of this no nonsense energy with this King of Wands. This could also be someone in your life, Pisces. We're going to further clarify and see what this is for you. All right. Just further shuffling another deck, and we'll get some clarifiers to see what this unfolds here. Share more on the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Swords. So there seems to have some conflict with an offer that's coming on in here, Pisces. Yeah, it seems like whatever offer's coming in, or potential offer coming in, maybe in the past you were in conflict of whether you wanted to do it or not because of the work and effort potentially you had to put in. But in addition to this, it's also knowing that you're going to be, rewarded for your efforts here. Yeah, share more on this Five of Swords, because it's this interesting energy. Okay. So again, we're seeing the Nine of Wands for clarifying this. This could be at some point in time about something that you wanted to pursue, or an offer, an opportunity. Maybe you were in conflict about with someone, maybe even within yourself here, Pisces. But there seems to be some question about the effort or the energy you're putting into something. Is it too much? Is it aligned? Do you have to study more to do what you need to do? I feel like there was a lot of questions in something that you're pursuing. But I think if you haven't already, I feel like you're figuring out what you need to do. You might even realize too, hey, I actually don't need to go back to school, or I don't need this qualification, if that's maybe what you're contemplating of some kind. But I feel, again, you've been in conflict in a path or direction, or an opportunity that's presenting itself, or that you want to go after, and here it kind of is popping up for you. But I feel like there's, like I said, rewards here, and your efforts will pay off quite significantly, okay? But I just feel like a lot of effort in something that you've once done, and hence why you may be in conflict or looking for a change in direction of some kind. And the World card, Three of Wands, for some of you, you are definitely relocating, moving, going on some form of travel, okay? A new direction, a new path is really what I feel here. There's something that you're exploring. Further clarifying is a Knight of Cups and a Nine of Swords energy. What are you worried about here? This is interesting energy to pop up. Something that you seem to be worried about, or maybe underneath someone is worried about all the things that come with moving, relocating. But you also know that this is going to be a good opportunity, whatever this is. I don't know, maybe just too much on your plate right now, for some of you or someone in this dynamic here, Pisces. I know this is love related. for some of you, potentially why you're looking at relocating, moving, because of some offer and opportunity that really lights you up. But again, I feel like this is another offer and opportunity that may be coming in when you start making these changes and things level up even more for you. And maybe it's a lot, and keeping you kind of wondering where you should be going, what you should be doing here. Nine of Swords, what do we need to know? So the page goes to a knight. So there seems to be multiple things coming on through. Maybe too, this is something you've been waiting for some time as well, Pisces, and hence why it's like you've got, like, again, as it works, and I think I said this in yesterday's reading, it's like when things are really good, things are finally coming together, it's like, hey, everything wants to flow in. And absolutely it does, because the vortex is open. You've cracked whatever that needed to crack wide open for you in terms of the success that you're desiring. So you've got a solid offers here, and they're just getting bigger. It's moving from a page with some news of an opportunity to a Knight of Pentacles with an opportunity truly presenting itself. It's just, there is a lot of work and effort required. And I feel like this may be part of the challenge of, how do I keep up with all this? I don't feel like it's stress in a sense of like someone worrying you. I feel this is more of a stress of just how much needs to be done, or decisions as part of this. But we'll find out more what this is for you. Nine of Wands, what do we need to know? Nine of Wands, we've got the Hierophant and the Tower showing up here for this Nine of Wands energy. So there's something here that you seem to be reflecting on with this Nine of Wands. And I do feel, again, this is you looking at where you've been, what you've accomplished. The Nine of Wands is also like a really wonderful energy of your boldness and courage and achievement is what I feel here, Pisces. This endeavor too might have been quite a road of, you know, your own spiritual path and journey, or getting reconnected to something, you know, greater than yourself that you lean into for whatever you needed to keep believing and keep trusting in this process. So I think that's really beautiful energy. And I'm getting more this Tower energy being a surprising one, like something coming in. Again, I feel like this is more a reflection or self-reflection of some kind. Let's have a look at what this Tower energy is. Thank you, Spirit. And we've got the Six of Wands, yeah. I think too, for some of you, whatever that you're working on, the world energy can be a lot about being, you know, connected to a bigger audience playing field, okay? And as part of this too, things might move forward a lot quicker than you anticipated. And this might be surprising for you. There's something definitely coming through that's working very strongly in your favor, in your energy of things that you've been wanting to accomplish. Just with that energy of that, you know, the kind of the warrior, the wounded warrior. I don't get so much wounded in respect. I think it's just more like you're thankful that you didn't give up on whatever this is that you've been wanting to achieve or desiring. So we're seeing these things coming to light for you. Nine of Pentacles, what do we need to know? So we've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Wands, interesting. A lot of feminine energy here. You're a powerhouse and a star. Straight up what came through here, Pisces, and I've mentioned this before with this Queen of Swords energy. For some of you who are doing things on your own, proud of doing you, happy being you, I think there is some consideration of connecting with the potential fire energy, whether this is in love, whether this is in business. The first thing I got with this Queen of Wands was collaborating with someone. Sorry, Queen of Swords is collaborating with someone. And the reason I say that is the Queen of Swords energy is very good at knowing when to work on self and when to engage and play, when to, you know, be logical, and then when to allow things to dive into, you know, the heart space to do what you need to do. They know how to switch very well between the two, but there's always that logic that kind of sits at bay all the time, you know, to really consider things. But Yeah, I'm just feeling whatever you've been calling in, this could be to a lot around friendships that we see, community, and things like that, especially with Venus in Taurus. This is a lot more on grounding, friendships, and things like that. So you might start seeing a lot more of the things that you've been desiring where you're okay on your own. Maybe too, you've been wanting to meet people on your level, or the right people to come into your life to, just make things a little bit brighter. There's something here I feel around that for you. But wherever you're going, Pisces, there seems to be a lot of success and a lot of like determination to get things done. You're very clear, you're very precise, and your goals, I feel right now, whatever you're planning, it's going to catapult you towards these hopes and dreams that you had. Anything that needed to kind of be healed and paid attention to, I feel is just moving forward nicely and beautifully for you. Let's have a look at this Five of Pentacles, why this is showing up in the center of the reading. So we've got the full energy. Okay. So maybe some offer and opportunity coming on in. That's in question. Is this going to, be enough? Or maybe, you even question, can you do this? Can you pull it off? Can you make this a success? But we're definitely seeing here with the Fool, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Wands, like there's progression here. There's definitely something that's sparking interest that you really want to consider here and take an opportunity towards. I want to get who this King of Cups is, please. Who's this King of Cups? And then the King of Wands. It's funny because you've got the Queen of Wands. So we've got two, kind of power couples going on here. Two Kings of Wands, though, showing up. And we definitely have a Queen of Wands here, but we've also got the Queen of Swords. And I think the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups goes really nicely together. I don't like seeing king of like two air signs together. I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit avoidant energy. But something's maturing here is what I feel in a big way. If some of you are really looking for love or, like I said, connecting here, I think there's a lot of something going on. There's a lot of different potential suitors for you, Pisces. Again, this could be in love, but this could be in partnership or people coming together. I don't know. I'm feeling like you're super popular right now. So wherever you've questioned your self-worth or if you're enough or if this is going to be enough, I think you're going to just see things. I just feel things are coming in bucket loads abundantly to you right now. You've got choice, you've got opportunity. And I feel like what I like is all these different types of energy. When you encompass that within you, it's like you've got this fiery passion. You know what you need to do. You've also got the emotional intelligence that comes with this. And taking that risk, I mean, that's what's fun and part of the journey. But I think there's still a little bit of underlying fear. Can you pull this off or can you make this work? And I feel a very strong yes. Let's have a look here. Four of Cups. What do we need to know? Two of Swords. We do see something, like I said earlier on, something in question here. Which direction, which path? So this seems to be coming up around Two of Swords. We've got the Six of Swords. Okay. I like this. And then we've got the Four of Swords. Okay, this is beautiful, Pisces. And why this is beautiful. When we connect into the Swords energy, this means that you're a lot focused on the mind, the mindset, okay? And mindset is important to... Looking after our mind first is so important, okay? And that includes the people that we spend our time with, things that we're feeding our mind. That really is what sets us up for success. Sorry, that's a lot of S's, and with this retainer thing going on, that was a lot for me. Okay, so again, there's something else presenting itself. So you've got a lot going on here, Pisces. So I can understand, like, hey, how do I make this easy for myself is what I feel is happening. So with a lot of opportunity that presents itself, a bit of advice here for you is, importantly, like when something is showing up, does it fill your cup? Are you getting an F yes? If you're not, what are you considering? This could be in regard to any situation is ask yourself why do you want it? Why are you choosing that? Because I feel like here something isn't really capturing your interest. So if it's not, why entertain it? So I feel like you're going to be in question of something for a little while, but being an indecision too can make things feel more difficult. Sometimes just making that decision helps release the energy to open up what needs to really show up or what you really, really want. But there's a lot of choice here. But I think the choice ultimately is going to be easy for you when you trust in how you feel. And the reason I say feel is how your body responds to that offer. And it's not one to make immediately. Sit on it overnight. Check in how you feel the next day. If you're not excited about it, be honest with yourself. But importantly, take a moment to really consider it. It doesn't need to be a long time. I just feel like there just needs to be a pause to consider. But you'll know exactly what to do. Okay, you have that gift within you to know what to do here, because the decision that you make that isn't real to you, what it should be excited, what you should be feeling, what you should be excited about. We're seeing here, once you make this decision, it's like you can finally take a breath and finally, take a rest from the overload, because I feel like things are just gearing up pretty amazing for you as part of this process. So I feel for some of you too, when you go, then it's when you hit burnout, because you finally got time to rest. So you might be just taking a bit of a break from things for a while. And that's okay. Maybe too, instead of making a decision, you need to go have fun, need to go play a bit where you feel more at peace within yourself. And that's going to help you get the clarity that you need, as we see here with this Ace of Swords. All right, what else do we need to know here? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords. So we've got the Hermit energy. Yeah, so this is where the clarity is going to come, is when you take that break. You'll know exactly what makes you overflow. Okay, here, Pisces. Yeah, and you won't have to worry anymore. All the tension, all the stresses, all the challenges that you've been feeling over this period of time, you're rising from, it's like this phoenix rising from the ashes, okay? And you're really stepping into something beautifully. So we're seeing this transformation happen. So don't fear the rest. Don't fear like going to have fun and play if that's what you need to do to make that right decision. And I can say this too, I've been through that experience probably about 2 months ago. This was going on for about 3-4 months with a huge contract, and I wanted to, help this person. I've known them for a long time. But at the same time, like, I wanted to help, but I wasn't really excited about it. I got excited plenty of times about it, and, but when you're partnering with someone, no matter the situation, again, business, working for someone, working with someone, in a relationship, if you're not, things can obviously develop and grow, so don't get me wrong, but I think ultimately you know how you feel initially, okay? And the day after that, you know how you feel. The day after that, you know how you feel. And sometimes we just need to go explore a little bit more. And I just feel here that you're going to get the clarity that you need when you take a bit of a break here. From trying to do everything, be everything, and please everyone. I think you just need to take a step back, and that's what's going to help support you. And you're going to start feeling the things flow in, if not already, okay? So 9 of Cups, what do we need to know here? The Lovers. So again, okay, let's see what else this Lovers is, because I don't want to say until I see what this is. What else do we need to know about the Lovers energy? Oh, it's given us more cards. 3 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I'm definitely sensing something that you're really happy about. I am getting the word rejoice. I feel like something's coming into harmony. Something's coming into balance here with this Lover's energy. Paying attention to what feels connected. As we see, this, there's a lot of temptation, a lot of offers and opportunities. But when you listen to the voice of that true guidance, not the one that's trying to distract you, not the one that's trying to tempt you, not the one that, you know best here, okay? These guys were very naive. You're not naive, Pisces, okay? you have the tools, the resources. So when they're paying attention to what's being led, you're going to start seeing the opportunity. Like, again, I just feel like you're getting more people join. I don't know if it's a community or something that you're doing. And I think you're going to be really happy coming connected with people, like-minded people, that it just makes sense. And I think it feels free, fun, and light. But importantly too, you're finally getting what you need. And it's this reciprocal engagement, whether it's friendship, whether it's love. But I think you feel good in a place where you can give too, and finally take back as well. And when I say take back, is just that you're feeling the love that comes with it. You're feeling the rewards and benefits that come with it. And it's not ultimately why you're kind or whatever you do. It's just that, you deserve that too. And there's something here with whatever success is happening. I feel like you're finally getting paid what you're worth. You're finally receiving what it is that you desire, and you're in a very strong place. And I like this. I'm thinking very Taurian energy with this King of Pentacles. Okay, it is earth energy, so this could be Virgo or Capricorn. I'm just getting very Taurian energy. So, we are in Taurian season right now. So I feel like this is where you're going to start just seeing things really starting to flourish and this happiness kind of overflow with you, Pisces. Let's share more on what this King of Wands is. Ten of Swords. What else do we need to know? Two of Wands. Four of Cups. Yeah, it's interesting because what's came through straight away with this Wands energy, so that's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It might be in their chart. They might just be a fiery person. But what I feel is you're making a choice to lean into this offer with this King of Pentacles energy, or an offer, an opportunity that's more aligned, that's going to make you feel more solid, stable, or the opportunity to achieve more is possible there. No limits, kind of sky's the limit energy. And I feel this King of Wands has been waiting in the wings for you, Pisces, but I feel like you're putting whatever that opportunity is to an end, and making new plans here, or moving towards different plans, because you recognized, as we saw over here with whatever decision or path, that it just truly wasn't real, in the sense of getting you excited, getting you like, yes, I want to wake up every morning and go and do this or go and be this. Think of like when you're really excited or in love with something or someone, right? That's the first thing you're thinking about, the first thing you do when you wake up, And I feel like this King of Wands is just not giving it to you. That whatever that is, person, place, situation. And I feel like you're making a strong decision to put it to an end because it just wasn't truly fulfilling you. So let's have a further look here at what the challenge is in this situation. We've got some jets, if you heard them. So I know for some of you that's been a sign lately. All right, I feel some of you, this is about you taking off, So let's have a look at what the potential challenge is here, and then the outcome for our Pisces. Potential challenge here to best support our Pisces and what they need to know. Five of Earth. Fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. And we do see that in the center. It's a similar energy. So for some of you, this seems like you really want to start afresh, an opportunity, a desire that you've had for some time with something here. And, we're seeing here from a mindset perspective, like I said, this is something you need to work through, Pisces, for yourself, and willing to be able to take a risk, because we're seeing with this risk is going to require a different type of thinking, a different type of, what I find interesting with any King of Cups or King of Swords energy, they're both connected to mind and heart, okay? And this one, though, is more emotionally led, probably a bit more heart led, right? You see that warmth that comes from him. With the Swords energy, especially like a king or queen, they might be just a little bit more, I don't want to say robotic because that's not the right word, but they sometimes can come across like more have to do things a certain way, okay? Where I think the the cups energy is a bit more playful or a bit more grounded energy in that heart space. But they definitely both use their mind and heart to think about things, to lead things. And I feel like this is something that you're learning to master for yourself. And that's what will help push through this fear that you may have, because finances is a real thing that can impact us emotionally, can impact us mentally, physically, in many ways when finances, being concerned here. But I don't know. I feel like this is just something that you've got to work through and have faith in and trust, and be okay to ask for help and figure out the support you can get to do whatever this amazing thing is that you want to do. All right. So guidance, Knight of Air. I want to get 3 for the outcome. 10 of Earth. Yes. One more. Thank you, Spirit. One more for our Pisces. Thank you. It's given me 2, so I'm going to take it. Okay, so the outcome we have got here, which I really, really, really love. So things, basically events moving at great speed. So this is the Knight of Air energy. Take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. We see this here. I mean, guys, today, if you wanted to buy a business, you can do that without having your own money. You can get it financed. You can have seller financing. Like, there's so many ways and opportunities to get things done. Same way buying homes, there's certain grants, there's certain ways you can do things, structuring things. A lot of the time there is a solution or a very strong plan to get to that goal that you have. And when I say very strong plan, a very strong plan like for a path to get where you need to go. So, I feel this risk right now is quite imperative and important to pay attention to, and something for you to work through, Pisces, because we're seeing here whatever is, happening here, this is showing a lot of success at the end of the tunnel. Okay, at the end of like that fear of the unknown. Can you make it? Is this going to work out? We're seeing a very happy family life, financial security, and finding the magic in life. And this is abundant energy. This is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, then we're seeing release, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. And then we've got the Justice energy, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. And I feel like you're going to do this here. We're seeing that you're making a choice here to end something with a situation, a dynamic of some kind, love, business, whatever that may be, or saying no and rejecting an offer, an opportunity, because you know the truth. It's not what you really ultimately want. So that's a beautiful thing here. It means you're opening space for something greater. And then we're seeing that when you stand up for that, that's when and where the success comes for you. And the jets are flying over again, another sign for some of you, because I know you've said the jets, that's my sign. So I'm going to leave that with you, dear ones. I hope that you have got the messages that you need today. Feel welcome to like and subscribe the channel. It's free, and it's great knowing that you're here and connecting with us and supporting us here. Thank you. We'll catch you soon.